Hello everyone, welcome to Kitchen Step Show. Today we're in the Gambia with Coach Pascal. Today we have a fantastic player, a goal machine player for the Gambia, future player who is doing something very historical in the field of football. He's young and he's talented. He has been to the World Cup and make the name of the Gambia up out there. And then we will love to make him introduce himself and tell us his name. Welcome.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Pascal. I am Adama Bojang, a player from Steve Biko and under 20, a national team player under 20.
Okay. Adama, when did you fall in love with football and started playing?
Yeah, football. I have loved football since I was a child.
Yeah.
It was maybe around 6 years going to school, you know. It was a great feeling, loving football, from school, going to the football field, playing, you know. It's an amazing feeling for me.
Nice. And your first team, at what age?
Yeah, for that one, maybe I'll forget, but I have started playing in the junior Nerita, which they call Noran,
Yeah.
at the Biko field.
Okay.
For Black Star, a team in my area.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I went to Kachikali United for the Neritan, proper Neritan. Then from there, I graduated to third division, which is Bakau Komani.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, I came to Steve Biko, and I started my professional career there for the Gambian League.
Okay. So you started playing there at the junior Navetan. That's when you started scoring the goals. Scoring goals like water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What position did you play?
Yeah, I played as a striker and as a right wing or left wing, also as a supporting striker. So I can see up front I can play in all the four roles.
So what's your present team right now?
My present team right now is Steve Biko.
Steve Biko.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many games have you played for, and how many goals have you scored for them this season?
This season I have played 11 games for Steve Biko, and I scored 7 goals with 1 assist.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Fantastic.
due to the World Cup and the African Cup of Nations, we are not able to play more games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Amazing. Abdullah, how do you, Adama, how do you, what kind of relationship do you have with your coach, and who is your coach? What's the name of your coach?
Yeah, the name of my coach is Adnan Musa. The head coach was Steve Biko,
Mm-hmm.
who see us as his sons.
Mm-hmm.
He do take good care of us.
Amazing.
We're always with him, you know. We got advices from him, and he always pushes us towards our dream.
Wow, amazing. Guys, there's 2 things that they say in coaching: relationship and personality. He has attested to it that his coach has a very good relationship with them and a very great personality. So that's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Being a coach, that's a credit for us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's your biggest challenge?
Yeah, my biggest challenge is to work hard towards my career, because it's never easy to be a football player. You
Definitely.
have to sacrifice a lot to see yourself up there.
Definitely.
The biggest challenge is how to sacrifice what I love doing,
Mm-hmm.
to focus more on the game,
Yeah.
and also prepare myself for the future.
Yeah. Amazing. Who is your football idol?
Yeah, my football idol, when it comes to our Gambian national team,
Yeah.
it's Musa Barrow,
Musa Barrow.
the one playing for Bologna in
Yeah.
Syria.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the Europeans, I say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. 2 amazing players that you have chosen.
yeah. So,
And I think you are on the right track of development. What team do you support?
yeah, I support Chelsea.
Ah, why not Arsenal? Huh?
For Arsenal, my parents support Arsenal, mostly all of the family.
All your family support Arsenal.
Yeah.
Then you should have support Arsenal. Chelsea?
Nah,
Oh
it's
my
Chelsea
God.
over Arsenal.
Nah. What's your favorite jersey number?
Yeah, my favorite jersey number is number 10, but you know, for number 10, all players want to put it on.
Yeah.
So Later part, I do choose to wear number 25, which by that time it was Rodrigo who took it at Real Madrid,
Yes.
from Vinicius Junior
Yeah.
to Rodrigo.
Yeah.
So I love the way Rodrigo plays. So when going to Steve Biko for my first season
Mm-hmm.
in second division, I decided to take the number 25. So
Number 25.
now I go with the 25. Everyone knows me with the 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the national team?
Yeah, in the national team, I took on the number 20 because everyone was there trying to take the numbers which are familiar with people.
Yeah.
So later part, I decided to take the number 20. I said I have to take the 20.
Since you have played for the under 20 up to the World Cup stage, the highest stage of football as a player development um, in your player development career, Abdoulaye, what was the feeling of you wearing the Gambian jersey for the first time to represent the country? Just a kid from Bakau, you know, who loves football, who Musa Barros is his idol, Gambian idol, and Cristiano Ronaldo is the international idol. How were you feeling? What was the feeling?
Yeah, first of all, going to the World Cup alone was a big inspiration for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was so amazing about it, seeing
Mm-hmm.
myself from the African Cup of Nations going to the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great feeling by the time I know that I'm going for the World Cup.
Okay.
So I've been there. I was lucky to showcase my talent to the world, to let the world know who I am
Mm-hmm.
and who Gambia is at life. So it was so amazing for us being out there, having great memories, and much more representing the nation at the bigger stage of our youth career,
Mm-hmm.
which is the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an amazing feeling for us.
Amazing feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine. The
yeah,
whole world and the whole country depending on you,
yeah.
you know, as they call you, the Gambian hurricane.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's an amazing thing, you know,
Yeah,
and it requires a hard work as well, I guess,
yeah.
you
Big
know.
time, big time.
What is the relationship with your coach, Abdoulaye Bojang?
Yeah, the relationship between me and my coach Abdullah Bojang, he's a granddad to me, you know. So luckily he was the under 20 coach,
Mm-hmm.
so we pick it from there and move on. But he have been with me since childhood, so he have been there for me, and you know he counts a lot in my career, yeah, as a young player. So he develops me up to today. People know who I am, and we take it from there and move to the Wafu, from Wafu to the AFCON, from the AFCON to the World Cup. So it's so amazing having him and his technical staffs who were with him together in the national team. It was amazing. Together they make it happen for us. Cause
You guys made
without,
history.
yeah, without them, it wouldn't be easy for us because we can't coach ourselves. So having technical staff there, it was a great feeling for us because everyone loves each other. So they were there for us big time. Because you
Mm-hmm.
can see they always push us to make our own history because they were the late under at 20 who went through, they also make their own history. So when going out there, they told us we have to write our own history. So that's how they push us towards our dream to make everything happen. So without him and his technical staff, we wouldn't be here today, people talking about us and
Mm.
much more the under 20 at life. So it's a great feeling working with them. I try to thank him for everything he does for me because it's not easy to have such things
Mm-hmm.
in your career.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone who helps you, motivates you towards your dream. It's amazing.
Yeah.
When you got someone like that, you have to always thank him for everything he does for you. Because in life, you have to be grateful about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say a big thank you to him and to everyone who participated in my journey
Mm-hmm.
for my career. Say a big thank you to each and every one of them. So let them keep supporting and we hope for the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Kudos to Abdoulaye, one of the best players development in the Gambia, who has produced a lots of talented players and made history to the round of 16 of the under 20 World Cup in 2023. Abdoulaye, kudos to you. Keep developing the young players, and the country is counting on you. The country is very proud of you and your backroom staffs. So kudos to you, Abdullah. I come back to you, Adama.
Yeah, in the African Cup of Nations, I have played 6 games, yeah, and scored four goals for the national team.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow, it's amazing.
and one assist. Yeah,
Wow.
and one assist.
Were you the leading goal scorer in the tournament, or?
I was this second leading goal scorer for the tournament.
Wow,
So,
amazing.
Senegalese player, he
Yeah,
left me behind with 1 goal.
one goal.
Yeah.
What was the feeling when? How did you guys felt and bounce back when you guys lost the final?
Yeah, it was a hard moment for us because we all wanted to bring the trophy home.
Yes.
Because when going for the competition, you are in there to participate. You are there to win.
Yeah.
So we went there to participate and come home with something, which was the trophy.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we weren't lucky. So it was a hard moment for us before coming back to the country because we all feel that we have to go home with the trophy. So
Amazing.
it was somehow hard, but we have to let know it's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the game is win or lose. So today you win, tomorrow you lose. So we take faith and know that this is how the Almighty Allah desired things. So we take it from there and move on to focus on the World Cup which was coming on our way. So that's how we take things. Come back home and prepare ourselves.
The World Cup was like, it seems like you guys have a very good preparation for the World Cup, because I remember watching the first game, seeing that volley from you, going back in the net. I was jumping where I was,
Yeah.
because I was just coming from training session, and then I was telling my players that my country is going to play, and I will be very busy today to watch the game, because I was excited,
Yeah.
because the style of play, everything was just amazing. You guys made us proud though,
Yeah, for sure.
and more specifically you. How do you deal with the pressure when all the newspapers and um, rumors and clubs about clubs and everything? How do you deal with that pressure?
Yeah, for that one, it was somehow hard for me
Mm-hmm.
as a young player
Mm-hmm.
going out to the world,
Yeah,
everyone talking about you,
yeah.
talks
Because
are
because
everywhere.
teams like what I see on the newspaper, they're talking about Liverpool, Chelsea,
Yeah,
even more Premier League clubs,
yeah.
and being a young player, how do you get strong? What kind of support do you get from your people to keep you going?
Yeah, it's a great support. It was a great support for me because the people who are so close to me, after seeing the message, everyone was happy about it. Even me, I was so excited about it. But the later part, I know that's football. You have to, if you perform, people will go for you. So without performance and without consistency, they won't come for me.
Yeah.
So that was the mentality I have. So I decided to let go things and know that the Almighty Allah is in control of everything. So I decided to forget about the talks and everything to focus on my tournament because it was hard for me. Everyone talking about it,
Mm.
and messages come from
Yeah.
everywhere. So without concentration and determination, it can bring distraction.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I try to stay focused and limit my phone because after seeing such news, I have packed my phone and focus on the tournament. So that was what helped me. And the people so close to me also gives me some advices. Do call, talk to me about the news and everything. You have to focus because I have to focus on the game. There are people responsible for
Mm-hmm.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that was how I see things.
Yep.
That's not my part. I have to
Absolutely.
play my part.
Absolutely.
Let those people also play their part. So that's how I take things. And at the end, it works for me. I was able to have a good tournament and give thanks to the Almighty.
What do you have to say to the people of Bakau and Steve Biko, and more specifically the Gambia, to keep on?
Yeah, to the people of Steve Biko, I would say a big thank you to my coaches and my teammates who make everything happen for me to see myself in the national team because without my teammates, I can't do it alone.
Excellent.
So they push me towards everything and make things happen for me. because they assisted me. Without assist, I can score goals.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely,
balls have to come from someone, so
absolutely.
I can put it in the net. So it was an amazing thing for me, coming from Steve Biko, you know, and together with my teammates. Also to the Bako people, I will say a big thank you to them for the support they have been giving me from the start till now. It's amazing. So everyone is proud of his hometown boys. So seeing my hometown people being proud of me, I also feel happy about it. So at large, for the Gambia, to the people, everyone, I'm saying a big thank you for them for everything they have done for me, the support, you know, the messages and everything. Because you can see when we are playing, everyone is happy. Everyone, you know, everyone feel excited, and we
Yeah, I
receive a
can.
lot of messages from our friends and loved ones.
Absolutely.
So we are so happy about it and proud of the nation at large. We said a big thank you to each and every one of them for the support and everything.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Gambia, watch out for Adama and keep praying for him to have a better team out there to keep being the Gambian Hurricane out there internationally. Um, put him into your prayers so that he may be guided to the right path and prevail in his career and make us happy. We're so happy. Thanks for coming to Kitchen Chef Show, Adama.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, remember to get more of this. Please do me a favor, subscribe, like, and share the video. It's the Gambian Hurricane. Thanks. Have a good one.